LV bet turned to a legit. How you did that? I seen that duck turn to a Louis. How you did that? That look like a brand new booty. How you did that? You got face on.
Alright, so this is what's in my very messy beginner's toolbox. I am just an express tech right now. I'm working on getting moved into main shop, but you know, everyone has to kind of start an express in a dealership. So this is where I'm at, but this is my box. All right, on top I've got my tire pressure gauge. This shit's a little messy because I'm about to close it for the day. But typically everything's like stood up, and this is usually hung over here, and so on and so forth. Those I just took off my car today. Those I have to decide what I'm doing with them. But it's usually not this messy in here, and I just use all those rags, but it's usually a little bit neater up top. I try to leave space up top for me that I can put things, that's not too crowded and stuff like that. But so my first drawer here is kind of my miscellaneous stuff, and I leave a little room for if there's something I need to put in here. But other than that, I just really have some brushes back there, some JB Weld, I've got a tape measure back there, some scissors, just kind of random stuff, and some trim tools. In this one, I've got some zip ties, spare bolts, an extra oil thing. All my other extra oil filter tools are back there. This little bucket here is a lot of spare shit for me. A lot of spare bolts, some chargers, my splines. There's a bunch of lug nuts under there, some studs, all that kind of shit. Just stuff from my car, really. My Snap-on test light, wireless test light, some extra spare Mustang bolts, and a couple parts, some Allen keys. In my big drawer, now I just ordered some wrenches, so I left this space open for myself, but I'm really gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with all these wrenches. Yeah, just a lot of wrenches, to be honest with you. My little dies, little grinders, whatever the fuck they're called, thingamajiggies, some like small Matco flatheads and screwdrivers. They're like tiny. Those come in very handy. I just keep them in this box because I put all my other screwdrivers and flatheads over here, but they don't fit over here, so they just stay right there. I'm gonna have some other random shit in the back. This one I think I skipped. This is my pliers drawers. Got scissors, some wire cutters, pliers, all that good loveliness. My lower drawer here. This is all my sockets and my extensions, some hammers and stuff. You know, all the goods. I'm waiting on my 1/2 inch ratchet to come in. They had to order it for me because mine broke and they didn't have another one on the truck. Anyway, I'm waiting on my 1/2 inch Snap-on ratchet. Matco Tools air gun is up here. I've got so much miscellaneous shit down here. I've got a whole bunch of 5.0 and V6 parts, torque sticks, brake tool, brake flush tool, picks, coolant bleeder, jump pack, a rivet gun. So much random shit, to be honest with you. But over here, got some other, so my 2 torque sticks I use through the day, 180, and pry bar. This I use every day. My just big flathead, and my little bowl of SM95 whose windshield got crushed. You know, miscellaneous. And then in this last little drawer here, I have all my stickers, my Matco receipts, all that Snap-on receipts and jazz, schedule, and then just all my my Honda multi-point inspection sheets, stickers, and then of course all my catalogs at the bottom. Brake tool, thread tool, my hairbrush, comb, and that's about it. These are just kind of like my beginner tools. I have a lot of stuff at home. I have a good few bodywork items all at home. This is my only cart here at work right now. I'm planning on getting something bigger like this to put here and replace this cart, because I'm running out of space for stuff, and I have so much stuff at home too that needs to come here. So this is just my little toolbox tour, and yeah, I mean, I get through my day at work here, and if there's typically anything, I mean, a good rule of thumb they say is that if you have to ask to borrow something more than 3 times, then you probably need the tool. And that is a really good rule of thumb. If you're not using something, you know, barely ever, then and someone else has it and you're able to borrow it, why go spend the money and get it, you know? So, but that's it. That's my beginning tools, and